Hello.
Hello, welcome all of you. Welcome all of you to day 2 of GCE Level 2 Bootcamp from GEG Ahmedabad and Pune with all the mentors from all the GEGs from India.
Yeah. Welcome everyone for the day 2 for level 2 bootcamp. Very warm good evening to all. Good evening, Reshma. And yes,
Good evening.
day 2 is full of, again, full of content and full of learning today. And we are all set with our mentors to start the session.
Those who could not attend day 1, the video is recorded because we got a lot of messages that, oh, we missed it. You did not miss it. Please go back to GEG Ahmedabad and GEG Pune YouTube channels. Day 1 is, the recording is right there. We've already added the timestamp. So if you have specific tool that you are practicing and you want to know more deep into what GCE Level 2 exam is going to give you, go there, practice the scenario questions that are already in the slide deck that we will be sharing at the end of day 3. And so let's get started.
Let's get started, yeah.
Okay, so we are back to day 2, and well, the break is over, so we have to start back. So that's a funny GIF that I added. So those who are joining new, I'm Reshma Honap. I'm a Google certified trainer and leader of GEG Pune and Maharashtra. And along with me, I have Dr. Vishal Varia. Dr. Vishal?
Yeah, Dr. Vishal Varia from GEG Ahmedabad, leader GEG Ahmedabad and Gujarat. And for the day 2, we have the topics. We have the next slide, Reshma. Yeah, we have Google Classroom, Gmail, Google Groups, Chat, Meet, Calendar, Google Sites, Chrome, and Search. So once again, we have a lot to learn today, and without wasting time, we are starting today's session. Please welcome the mentors, Reshma.
Yes. So Google Classroom, let me welcome our mentors today for Google Classroom. That is Mukta Sablok ma'am and Ashish sir. Okay. Welcome Mukta ma'am and Ashish sir.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Thank you, Vishal sir. Thank you, Reshma.
So
Thank you, Vishal,
all yours.
Thank
It
you,
is
Reshma, ma'am.
your platform. Take over
So
Google Classroom. Yeah.
Yeah, we will be at the backstage, and you can call us if we are required. So best wishes to you, and our educators are waiting for your expertise.
Thank you. Thank you,
There
sir.
you are. Yeah.
Thank you, Reshma. So let me share my screen first of all. Yeah. Uh, Good evening, everyone. I am Mukta Sablok, founder, leader of GEG Ghaziabad. And today I am with my friend Ashish sir. We are here to tell you about Google Classroom. First of all, Ashish sir, please introduce yourself, then we'll begin.
Thank you, ma'am. It's Ashish Chatterjee, and I have completed the Google Certified Level 2. And today, with help of all the friends, we'll be going to present you the Google Classroom. So first, ma'am, you can introduce and you can go ahead with the topics, and then I'll be come up with the. Thank you.
Yes. So, thank you, sir. And these are the major points which today we will be covering. That's the Google Classroom, how to open Google Classroom, its class name, section, setting the header image, then your classroom streams, topics, the assignments option, classroom settings page, and then how to set the classroom for differential learning and enabling guardian summaries. So let's start. Now, first of all, how to open Google Classroom. So I'm just sharing the live demo so that we all will get the live experience of how we can open classroom.google.com and then how we can create a new classroom into our Gmail ID. To tell you about this, first of all, the very first thing is that Google Classroom is a virtual classroom. What is Google Classroom? It's a virtual classroom. We all are working online nowadays, and we need a classroom where we can store all our students' information and whatever our students are giving, their homework, their classwork, their assignments. So it is a virtual classroom, and believe me, it's a great learning tool. And like the tool of our online classes, it's a very useful tool in our online classes. So in the Omnibox, we need to type Google classroom.google.com. sign in with your Gmail ID. Otherwise, the next option is like the other option is click on the waffle, click classroom option here. So these are the two options to open your classroom.google.com. Now, this is your plus sign to create a new classroom. As a teacher, we need to create a new classroom. As a student, your students will join class. So we'll be creating a new classroom. This is just a message Google Workspace is providing. We just have to click it, checkbox, and click the continue option. Create class name, that is whatever class we are creating. Let's suppose I am a teacher of class 12th. I am just writing here 12th A and my subject is IT. So there are certain subjects which are already given, but if you do not want to take that subjects, type your own subject which you want to take. I'm so sorry. So we'll just click over here. Sorry. And this I had just written 12th A and then IT. The room is again, you want to take it or you don't want to take it, that's up to you. Let's suppose if I'm taking it from here, I can take it from here also and just click on create. And my new classroom is created. Once again, if you do not want to take the subject from the drop down, you can very well select and type a new classroom, and my new classroom is ready. I'll share you the look of the classroom when it is ready, how it looks like. This is these two classes my already prepared, these two class 12th and GG Ghaziabad, and now this is the classroom which I have prepared just now. So all your classes into your Gmail IDs will look like this here as classroom.google.com. Now we'll open the classroom to work on it. These are the options of the classrooms. First of all, the very first thing which we need to do is to give the students the class code. This is the class code. You can zoom it here and we can give it to the students so that the students can join in with their email ID. We can also copy the invite link and share it during runtime. Also, you can share it with your students while using your online classes. Share it, give it in the chat box, and your students can join your classroom at that time also while you are taking your class. So this or the second option is you can either give this code to your students so that they can join your class. Those who want to join my class are most welcome to join it. This is my class code. Now, these are the four options: stream, classwork, people, and grades, which in a teacher's tab, this will be visible. In the students tab, only stream, classwork, and people would be visible. Grades would not be visible as it's a part of teacher's option. Stream, classwork, and people, grades, four options would be visible in the teacher's tab. The very first thing is I want to personalize my classroom so that it will look as my computer class. So this is by default the like the banner pic which is already given by Google. I want to change it to customize it. There are two options for that: select theme and upload theme. Select theme, if we will click, there are a number of themes which we can give already there stored, which I can create and upload and give it a new form for my classroom. Let's suppose I want this and I have selected and my theme is changed. So this is the first thing. Now I do not want even the inbuilt themes. So I want to upload it. I can upload it, any of my image, any of my banner from my computer, from my drive, or from my mobile phone. So I have already created something for my class. So I'll just click over here, upload it, and this is my class with my little Bitmoji. We just need to update it or just have to make it so that it will just occupy your banner image. So this is my
Oh
computer
man,
class.
that looked really nice in that
Oh,
area.
thank you,
The
sir.
header.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
sir. My Bitmoji is a little bit hidden because I have not
Yeah,
able to
but
make it of the,
it is
but
still looks very nice, and even the way you have set it, the header area, it was really great. Instead of having a default picture, so this is
yeah.
the way you have shown is a very nice way. Every teacher
So
and
I
every educator.
basically, thank you, sir. Thank you. I basically like do this in my all the classes to give a personal touch to the students. So this is my computer class. So that's it. So I hope, dear audience, that you have loved it this way as I have created my class, and you can create and give your personal view to the your classroom. Okay, now this is the stream option where we have uploaded the image. Stream option is basically used to announce something. You want to announce it's something you want to give at some of the any announcement, dear students. Let's suppose I'm just saying, dear students, tomorrow is a holiday, or complete this work. That's an announcement, a circular or something. Tomorrow is holiday on account of just. So here you can give any of the soundment announcement, and it can be posted and gone to your students in the stream option. Student can also reply it if your settings allow it. That we will talk later on how to give that settings. Students can apply it. Otherwise, if you have your school, any of the circular, any of the uh, important message to upload, you can also upload it here. These are the options you can upload to give any of the announcement to your student. These are the settings which you can do and post it. You can also schedule these announcements. Let's suppose I'm saying tomorrow is class test, and I do not want to post it just now. I can schedule it also, so that whenever you are scheduling it, I want to be posted it on 16th 8 a.m. It will go to your student. That means 17 is my test. I am getting the time today. I have scheduled it for future for 16th. So that is one of the way. So I hope this will clear. Now we'll come to the classwork option. That is the place where all your work, all your students' work is there. That's the classwork option. Here there are options like create. Many things are there. First of all, we need to create a topic. This is just a tip. You should create a topic first. Otherwise, there is another option inside your assignment also to create a topic. But I would prefer to create a topic first of my chapters so that I know where I have to work on. So I have just created a topic and added on to it. So it is just like my chapter name. I can create n number of topics, chapters, etc. And inside these topics, we can create our assignments, our material, our anything which we want to give it to the students. One important tip and one important thing which I want to tell you here is we cannot give subtopics to the topics. There is no option in Google Classroom to give the subtopics. So if you have the subtopics, create it as a new topic. Going ahead, create assignment option is there. Assignment is when you want to give your student any task. Any task if you want to give to the student, you create an assignment. Let's suppose I am just writing homework 1, and we can give here the date of assignment. Otherwise also it will be displayed when you give the assignment. Otherwise, this is how I used to give here dates that students ultimately know that this homework is being given on 14th of August. You can give any instructions, complete the work or whatever you want to do question answers in registers, in complete the Classwork. I have given here the instructions for the student as we are giving on it while having our offline classes. Now, you can also just post it like this. Assignment means the student will get an option of uploading their work. That is the use of assignment. But if you want to give them an assignment here, you can add a file from your Google Classroom, from your Drive. You can add a new classroom, insert any new file from your file. Let's suppose I have just inserted it, or you can upload a file from your desktop, or you can give a link if you want to give a link to any of your file form, any of your Jamboard, any of your YouTube link. You can directly paste the link here. You can directly search a YouTube, and if you do not want to create it before, you can click over the plus, and any of these types, docs, slides, sheets, drawings, forms, you can create while assigning. You do not have to create it, like it's not compulsory you have to create it beforehand. So you can create it in while giving the assignment any of your file. Another options, like I'm just closing it, it's a docs option and you can give them. Another option is, this is very important, that students can view file. If you just want students to view file, they'll just view the file. If you want students can edit file, but this option will give one file, all of the students will be editing. So I don't prefer giving them this option. I prefer make a copy of each student so that all my project work, all the work will be given to the students, and a copy of that will be created and posted to each and every student. So I hope, sir, this is I hope that makes sense, that we are
Right,
making
right,
a
right.
copy of each student. Yes.
Yes,
Now, very important, we can give the points as we need to grade now. Notebook work also, our assignments also, we can grade. And the best part is, while checking, you can simultaneously give, and from out of 5, whatever marks you give, you can send it back to the students. There is a due date option. First, you can schedule it. You can save it as a draft. Otherwise, if you are not, you want it to send it across, you have to assign it. Now, this is the topic option. So a topic I have already created, as I have told you. If not created, you can create here also the topic. So there are two options. I have told you that you can create the topic like that. So I have already created the topic. So I'll go into this topic. Due date, I'll be giving at 17th, and the assign, and my assignment has been gone to the students. Once again, I would tell you that when we are having an assignment option, student will get the upload option, and students will get the due date here, that when they have to upload. These all will be, if you want to see as a teacher, you can see it in your class drive folder also. And when the students will upload, you will come to know that how many students have submitted it or not submitted it, like that also. So we have ample number of assignments, quiz assignment question, which we will be talking about later on in our later part. Next option is the people option, where you can add your students. Like if somebody must have added with this link your students, then your students list will be added here. Otherwise, you can also add here students. Let's suppose I am just giving my ID and I am giving invitation to my, so you can invite the students from here directly also. If the students are not joining from your class code, you can also invite it from them. This is the teacher's part. I am the owner of this classroom, but I can ask anybody from my colleagues or anybody from, let's suppose, I'm just asking Reshma ma'am's email ID so that she can work with me collaboratively as a teacher in this classroom. So I hope till here it's clear and you have understood the concepts. Now I'm handing over the mic to Ashish sir. Ashish sir, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I will be sharing my screen.
Yes, sir.
So, yes.
Yes, sir, please.
Yes, please. Now, I'll be going to show the part of this area, how exactly the classroom settings we can make it appropriate, and certain times like what all the way the settings can be, we can change as per that. So I'll be going to show you these all the things slightly in the way how the ma'am has shown us the part. So let's quickly go to this area. And for the interactivity area, I'm just going to float right now this invitation link. Although ma'am has already shown us the process, the one is the class code, like this the class code by which you can join. So same way we have this particular class code, so which I'm right now taking and sending it on our StreamYard to everyone. They can join right now, and at the same time those who are on YouTube, Vishal sir and Reshma, I would just request if they can join, and they will be going to join us live on this session, and I will be going to show you like on the pupil section when we'll be going to check them that with the link when they will join, it will be automatically float here that the students are joining on that area. So I have already shared the link. Now once again on this part where the settings remain, let's check on this area. As soon as if you click on that link, you will be automatically on the Google Classroom area itself. This is GG Ghaziabad for the demo purpose we are using right now. Now let's check on the class settings. If you just go to the class setting area, you can check here we have the different kinds of settings. So let us check one by one all the things, and then we will be able to understand each all the settings uses of it. Like first thing is, let's say suppose once you floated the invitation link to all your students, they have joined. Like those who are checking us right now live on YouTube, they can also join us right straight away, and they can make the session more interactive. And you can check we have over here display class code. We can turn it off once they everyone join the class, and then we can keep it off for rest all. Now next part is, you can check on the stream we have the three options. So these three options are quite innovative and quite useful. The reason behind that is a certain time, like our classes we get a lot of messages, and certain times the messages and our inbox get filled with a lot of area. So here if you just check, a student can post and comment, right? The one option is there, student can only comment. The meaning is whichever the teacher has started the thread, only they can apply over there, and they can comment on that. Second part is only teachers can post or comment. So definitely we don't want to apply the third one. We want to apply it as student can only comment. Means if you want, they can apply student can post and comment. Means they can post also and they can comment also. So now next part is classwork on the stream section. So this classwork on the stream section is that part which I was talking about. Like we don't want our inbox to be get polluted with all the emails. You can simply keep it on this area as the hide notification, or you can set it only for show attachment and details. Now second part I'm just going to show you, this is very important for all the teachers who are in education sector. Show deleted items. Certain time what happened when we are off from the class, or maybe let's say you have another one class and certain discussion happened, and this took into a certain heated argument. So you must on this part such that you can check all the deleted items which took place in the classroom stream area. So if let's say suppose over here we clicked it on, what will happen if certain things anyone delete, still we will be as a teacher able to check those items, but student will not be able to check it, right? So I'll just save a certain settings, and then we will just go and check. You can see I'm really appreciate and glad that so many members have joined. I really would like to thank all of you those who have joined right now. So it was a quite innovative. You can see from the YouTube live and as well as from StreamYard, so many members they have joined. Now let me check and go to the classwork area and show you the part. So here you can check, we have certain things like learning outcomes, and we have, are you able to understand this thing? So first let me take you to this area, and let's check this part. As already Mukta ma'am has shared these all the thing, and Mukta ma'am already explained us these all the things, right? So certain part which exactly we required for innovative area, that is like once you share the all the questions, all the things, they'll get all the detail. But like let's say right now, if I want to float one question as a differential learning, let's say all the students they join, you want to ask whether they are aware about all the things or not. So try to use a question rather than the assignment or rather than a material area. So if you click on question, so it will be something going to look this way. So I want all those who have joined right now in a class, you can hurry up, you can go on that area. I'll just change it from draft to right now only I'll assign, so that all of you can work on that area. So let me ask straight away. So you will check. Immediately this question will float in classroom. So all of you, those who have joined as a student, could you please just answer this area so that all can check and find how it's work. So let us see. I'll change it this one slightly from question format. I have kept it as the marks format. So let's change it to the unmarked and keep it safe. And all of you, those who have joined us right now from the stream, so let's check like what your answer is. So you can reply back, and if we have certain members who can reply quickly, so their reply can come over here. It's just simple, like you can see. I'm really thankful for Nidhi ma'am, you have just replied yes. So it is live, actually you can check right now even on YouTube and even on StreamYard. When it's going live, we can have a lot of participation, we can have all these backstage discussion also even with our students. When you are starting your class, it's not necessary that like you have to do it out on that area. So now, okay, as I can check, I have got one message. I want to delete this message as a demo message. Fine. So let's say this message is deleted, but why I can able to check? Because I am right now over here added as teacher. So you can check. Mukta ma'am, can you just reply? Are you able to check this
Yes.
message over here in the class, GG Ghaziabad class?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
So let me check. Maybe
Just,
just refresh, you will be able to see, because you are there as a
just,
teacher, right?
yeah, sure, 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 sir.
So as a teacher you will be able to see the deleted message, but yes, the students will not be able to check the deleted message. So if you could confirm, Mukta ma'am, can you able to check the deleted message, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Right, right. Thank you so much,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
So now
Yes,
let
sir.
us move. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now let us move to the next section, which is another settings of our Google Classroom. What we have checked so far, that those all who have joined so far, I want to close now the all the joining. So how I can do that, or let's say what I should do that, just simply click on this area, turn off. Means this particular invitation link which we have floated so far, we want to turn it off and no one will be able to join back. But for the stream and as well as for the YouTube live and those who will be checking us after the session also, I'm not going to turn it off. The reason behind that is they can also interact, and certain things those what we can float they may also receive. Now let's check show deleted item. If I switch it off, then maybe as a teacher then we will not be able to check those all the things which are floating right now. So now second thing which is very important, which is the kind of a guardian summaries, that you may not be able to check on Google Workspace if you have a free edition, or maybe the account if you don't have that way. So if you just check on my screen, it might be you can able to check quickly that we have over here the guardian summary, and this summary is a way a useful method, like like anytime if students parent are added on the classroom area, they will get automatically all the emails once we will mark all the kind of our data. Like for example, let's say you can check over here overall marking is written, right? So you can click over here, you can change it to total points, you can change it to the weightage criteria. Like for example, we want to set total point, so you can keep it this way and show overall marks to the student if we want. So you can click on that here. So what will happen once we turn off or once we return the students work, they will be immediately able to check the work of it. So let me save and let's quickly get back to the work area. So I kept it the first assignment as unmarked, so you can check we have certain members, those who have already given the learning outcome, so we have the output also. So now let's check what we have floated over here, one of the form for all of you, where we have just simply requested all of you if you have tag us on this area. So just one second, actually I kept it myself as only a person can apply one time. So this is a part of one of the Google form, only the students can apply it one time. So quickly you can fill it out, we have already kept it. You can tag us on Twitter with the handle which is already floating on the screen area, and with the screenshot. So that was the question, and let's say suppose those who have already done, for them I am just giving it 2, and again over here I'm giving it 2, and then I want to return their work, right? So you have over here option called return. Now in this return area, if you want to give them a very proper format return the working, so what we can do is simply click on this area. Now let's say this is the Harpreet ma'am, I'm just going to give a slide, a kind of audio message, so that a feedback should remain a proper way. So let's say suppose I just click over here. Thank you, ma'am, for tagging us on Twitter. Thank you so much for taking part on this area. So let's say we just keep it this, and you can check. This is the one right now. The message is there. We'll just click OK and then paste over here. So this particular message which is right now going, it is live, instant, and without wasting your time. You can do it even on your mobile also. So Google Classroom, you can do the work how the way you want. Even I can send the message to Tariq sir also. So let's say suppose I have just clicked over here, and then I just click on this area once again, and then on this button I have just pressed. Hello Tariq sir, thank you so much for giving the Twitter handle and as well as tagging us on that. And thank you so much and congratulations for GEG Lucknow launch. So we have just given this one, and that's how the interactive way you can use the classroom, and you can give individual feedback to all the students. So I will not be going to take further time, and you can just check these all the settings we require to work on, and that's how it all the things work.
Wow,
So
the voice message is amazing feature. Yes, Reshma ma'am, Vishal sir.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
That is why I popped up on the screen, because that is so exciting, which saves so much of the
right.
work of the teachers of typing comments
Yeah.
and private comments for
Yes.
And
everyone.
this way, Dr. Vishal and Reshma ma'am, we all like as a teachers, we can get a lot of saving. Maybe we can give the individual feedback to all the students. So we will conclude over here for the Google Classroom. So thank you so much, ma'am. Now over to
Very
you.
well explained, Ashish sir and Sablok Mukta ma'am. Very well explained. And
Thank you, sir.
you not only explained about level 2 features, but you also shown beautiful tips that will be useful to the educators that as a teacher when they use it in their class. So thank you once again.
Thank
Reshma,
you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much. And our next topic
Thank you,
is
ma'am.
Gmail. And for Gmail, we have our new mentor today, that is Imtiaz sir. So welcome, Imtiaz sir.
Hello, ma'am. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hello. So Imtiaz sir is going to take over with us with more advanced features in Gmail, which are a part of level 2 exam. So over to you, Imtiaz sir. Please feel free to share your screen
Okay,
and
sure, ma'am.
present.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Good evening. So, myself, Imtiaz Ahmad. I'm, GG leader, GG Lucknow, and GC Level 2 passed. Today, we are going to learn a little bit more about Gmail, as you have already, learned and learned how to, save time with the Gmail. And you have learned how to organize so many mails by so many methods, so many ways. And yes, as we know that Gmail and Google, they also give lots of feature, and we sometimes leave the things on the tools, let it do by itself. So today, what are the topics we are going to basically going to focus? Sending emails, we already know, and the way how we mail send the emails. The next point is in this. So yes, this is also a very good feature. We'll discuss about this. Saving time with templates, right? So here actually I have added one of the video that is just the recap of level 1, and you will see that what are the things you have learned in level 1. So it can again into your mind that what are the things you have learned. So I would request to Reshma ma'am to please share the link and kindly comment on the video. How are you going to feel and going to think about this? Yes, so I won't take much time in this all, that everybody know this all. So just quickly we'll go that what are the the works for these all the features given here. That is all given here. So let's see this A, or this A is representing the formatting. So this you can format your text while sending the email. Send, so yes, this is of course we will come to later, but right now because it is given there, so I'm just going to explain you that send, and when you will click this this button, there you will get the option of schedule send. So it is not like that, suppose you have to send an to leave it the time, right? And it will automatically, as soon as your device will get connected to the internet, and because right these days we have the mobile phones also so integrated Gmail, so that it can be automatically sent at the particular time. So this is what the feature of schedule send. Please use it, you will feel it is a great feature. There are the second is a second tool is second feature is of attachments. So you can attach the files. Third is inserting links. So you can make the hyperlink just in the Gmail only, wherever you are separately, that if you want to one more feature is there, turn confidential mode on. So this is what, like, if you want to send an email to someone that should be confidential, but it is time limited. So suppose you are sending some of the deadlines or something to someone, so that like the deadline is of 1 week and you are setting it to the 1 week. So after 1 week it will automatically omit it from the inbox, right? And the last but not least is the signature. So you can design your signature, you can include the some maybe like badges or some some important which what you will, want to show to this. So you are not you change your you don't want to send this, so you can simply discard draft immediately right there. And then the last is undo. So we will come to the undo part, what is undo actually, and then coming to the next. So yes, this is what advanced setting. You have to simply click on the gearbox. There you will see some see all the settings. You will get all the settings. This bar you will get there. So these are all the settings bar you will get there. What are the settings? So generally you have already learned labels. Already also you have learned. If you want to learn the labels once again, then you go through the video. You might have got there. So and you will get that how to set the labels. And so many features are there, but we are going to focus on advanced and keyboard setting, right? So yeah, why I have taken this save changes, because sometimes what happened that after making so many changes, we forget save changes, and then we start doing the feature, but then you think that why I'm not getting this feature. So please don't forget to save changes. I basically forget, so I have kept to me. Okay, then coming to the template. So we can set the template there. Now, without wasting much time, I'm going to just give a demo that how we are going to do this all the work. So I'm going to take you to my Gmail, and directly I'm going to the gearbox to open the settings. So I'm going to just let's see all settings, and then immediately I'm going for the advanced. So what are the advanced setting and how many settings are there? So you need to first enable the settings, right? If you want to use some features there. So like I have disabled right now just to show it. So like auto advanced, And then the very important is template. If you are not going to enable it, you won't be able to set the templates, right? And the custom keyboard, that is also, if you are not going to enable it, then you won't be able to use. So basically we use these three, right? And right side chart or message that we don't bother much. So if you want, you can enable them, but suppose if I'm not taking right now here, so this is what I was talking about, same changes, right? So please scroll down properly, like don't just enable here and go back. So immediately it will take to you to the main mail or the inbox. So yes, it will take a little time there. Yeah, so now we are here. So that we have done already, advanced setting we have already done there. Now I'm just going to explain that how to set the template. So suppose you are getting so many questions every day in a day, or suppose there is some conference in the school, or maybe some very event is being organized. In that way, you are, so what you can do, you can simply go to the compose. Once you are there in the compose, just whom you want to send. So like you said, suppose I'm just sending to myself into my another account, and write the subject that yes, events. So I'm writing events here, and then text. So whatever text you want to just type. So like I'm very much lazy sometimes, so I keep it copied and paste. So this is what I do. So just copy and paste, and that's it, done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the template. So let's see here is template, but template option. But suppose if you wouldn't have set from there, then you couldn't have get this option here, right? So just go to the template, save draft as template, and go to the save as new. So I'm going to template, right? So you don't have to type so many set the template. So what I'm going to do is in template. So yes, let me just refresh it so that it can be up there. Yep. Now let's check once again, because we are going so quickly. Okay, so what you can do, you have to simply now it is there. Fortunately, luckily it is there now without no wasting time. So yes, like event is there. So just click on event, and yes, it is there already, right? So what you have to do, nothing to do, everything is set there, and simply you have to click on send. Yes, this I was telling that if you want to schedule, so you can schedule from here, right? So you can do this also, but I want to schedule, and sorry, I want to just send it immediately. But here only I will tell you what is the undo. So let's say if it is already set, I will have to see there. Oh, I'm sorry, it is there now. Let's see, send. So now here actually this is what undo. So you can undo from here, right? And whatever the time you have set, like 30-second maximum you can set. So you can undo immediately if you don't want to send, and you thought that something was mistake while typing or something is like that. So within 30 seconds you can undo your mail, but not more than that. So undo is not like you send the mail and after an hour you think that oh, by mistake I've sent the mail to someone else, and it is went sent by mistakenly. So you cannot just pull up the mail from their inbox. Obviously you cannot do. So the time duration is already there, that is 30 seconds if you set it with 30 seconds, right? So this is what template works, and just try and practice for this. I was talking about one more thing was very much important, that is like setting the keys. So just go to the that's gearbox and all setting once again, and keyboard shortcuts. So what are the keyboard shortcuts? Whatever the keyboard shortcuts you like, that okay, you can remember it easily, so that you can do is like, suppose I have already I set delete as DL, right? So that is what basically I'm not much habitual to use the keys, so that's why I don't use it. But suppose if you are habitual, so you can do. But again, don't forget just to remember. So I did not select anything here. It's already there. Suppose let me just check once again if you can. So once you will select something, this part will be highlighted, right? So this is what called setting the just shortcuts, right? So I'm not going to set it. Yes, so this was all about the Gmail here, right? And I don't think anything is left there. So I was very much quick, I think, and I was on time as well. So this is all about, there is a, one of the challenge for you. So do practice for this. And yes, and definitely practice this. The combination of this presentation and the previous video was shared already through the link. So practice this all the thing. I believe, I mean, you will definitely feel it very much, time saving, right? So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to me. And okay.
Yes, Imtiaz
Well,
sir, it was really nice session. Though,
yeah, it was
like,
great, Imtiaz sir. And the advanced features in Gmail that you showed, that is surely going to save a lot of time of
Lot of time,
teachers,
lot of time.
like writing same writing same emails again and again by using templates, then also
And it
having.
looks good. It looks good if
Mhm.
they are using all the features, like, so that
Absolutely,
video
absolutely.
would
And
work
just,
definitely.
yeah, and just like you showed them that, make sure that in any of the scenario questions, anytime you have to use any of these features, make sure you go into the advanced setting, enable them, because till then you will not be able to see them. Make sure you save it, and then only they will be refresh the page and they will be available there. So
Right.
a great demo, Imtiaz sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Thank
yes.
you, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, Imtiaz sir. So the
Okay.
next topic is Google Groups, and who's our next mentor? Rishma? Yeah.
Rupali ma'am is our next mentor. And hello,
Hi,
Rupali
Rupali
ma'am.
ma'am.
How are you?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Ms. Reshma and Dr. Varia.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Good
Please,
calling.
evening, ma'am. Yeah.
please go ahead. The stage is all yours, and we will be right at the backstage.
Okay.
Thank you so much. If I can get my slide deck. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. So let me just introduce myself to the audience before I begin with Google Groups. I am Rupali Arora, Learn Captain at GG Delhi NCR, and I'm a tech enthusiast. I teach economics to grade 11 and 12 in Sanskriti School. And over the last 17 years of my experience, technology has always, lured me. And with that entire, journey, I have been labeled as Google Certified Trainer by Google, which is, I feel, a great achievement, because through this, trainer badge that I have, I'm able to reach out to you all. And with that, in today's session, I would be telling you about quick tips about Google Groups, and enlighten you all how you can actually work upon Google Groups for preparing for level 2 exam. So based on that, this is the highlight. A, we would learn how to create a Google group. We would learn how to establish general group information, set up all the basic group permissions, and also, there are different ways of group types that can be used for different purposes. We learn that. And we learn how to add members to a particular group, organize a lot of events, could be a calendar event with a group, and take and assign conversations and mark groups and messages as favorites. So a lot of things to be covered in very less time. So let's just quickly get back to the agenda. So now the purpose. Now, what are Google Groups? I think Google Groups are, this is one particular Google app which is hidden. And most of the people, jump over Google Docs or Slides or Classroom, but Google Groups is something which is very, very hidden, and nobody actually bothers to get into the depth of Google Groups. But Google Groups is really important in order to, make your entire life very easy as an educator. And also, using Google Groups to be more productive, more efficient in your day-to-day teaching learning process. So let's see what is the purpose. First and foremost, if you are, say, heading a particular group in your own school or maybe in your organization, no matter where, one thing is very essential is that you communicate with a whole lot of people. And when you collaborate and communicate with so many people, of course, you're going to be communicating through their email IDs. And Google Group is one particular Google app which actually helps you to communicate directly with one single email address, which actually, eases out your entire task of reaching out to so many people in a particular group. So through Google Groups, you can email everyone in a group with just a single email address. Isn't that interesting? So you can actually, join hands with people who have similar hobbies, interests, or backgrounds. And you can actually, look for Google Groups, which are globally available for public to access. And you can join discussions which interests you. You can actually learn a lot. Like GEG is a huge platform where you can actually learn a lot from like-minded people. And through Google Groups, you can organize meetings, conferences, events. And an interesting feature of Google Group is that of a collaborative inbox, wherein you can actually, collaborate with a group and actually assign conversations to particular people, keeping in mind the strengths of each and every person in a group. So let's get started. First and foremost, our job is to learn how to create a Google group. So for that, let me show you a live demo as to how to, quickly jump over and start with Google Group. So as simple as that, you just need to write groups.google.com, and you would be logged into your Gmail account, and automatically it will take you to the the window where you can actually create Google Groups. And on the left-hand side panel, you would see there is a plus sign over there, and there is an option to create group. It's very similar, I think, simple, familiar layout, which is used in Google Drive, Google Slides, Google Docs. Likewise, in Google Groups, you have that plus button with the interesting Google colors. You just click on create group and you can start naming group over here. So suppose for demo purposes, I want to say create, since I teach economics, so I want to create economics department group for, say, this year, 2021. So automatically the group email ID will be economics department 2021 at googlegroups.com. I can start writing the description of the group, that this group is for the purpose of communication with the departmental members. So again, closing this entire group only for the people who belong to my department, and I can click next. And here you have a lot of privacy settings which you can choose from. Who are the people who can search for the group? You want only the group members to search, or you want anyone on the web to search? It's entirely your choice. Suppose I choose group members, then who can join the group? Again, there are a whole lot of options. Only the invited users can join, or anyone can ask, or anyone can join. So it's up to you. So suppose I go in for anyone can ask. Then who can view the conversations, and a very interesting layout by Google over here, whether the group owners or the group managers or group members or anyone on the web. So all these options are there. By default, group members has been clicked over here. So people who can view conversations, who can post, who can view members, and so on. So you can do that. Click next, add group members. Directly, you can actually add the members here. So suppose I want to just add my own personal Gmail ID out here, which I can add as a group member, just for an example. I can also add a group member or a group manager. That's entirely my choice. Based on that, I can write a welcome message. So hello, I can write that welcome message here. I can say hello and welcome to this group. And quickly, I'll just see what is the subscription option here, whether I want each email to be read or in a digest form, abridged form, or I don't want any kind of an email. That option is also there. So people who really get bothered by so many notifications in their inbox, they can choose no email. So it's entirely your choice how you want to, see these mails landing up in your inbox. So suppose I click on each email, and this slider has to be switched on, which says directly add members. So whatever email IDs I've written here, automatically they would become the member of this particular group. And there I hit create group. As simple as that. So you can imagine, yes, I'm not a robot. So you can imagine that how within few minutes I have created a Google group, and it's so simple in just collaborating with people with such efficiency and productivity. So go to the group and I open up again a blank space where I can start a conversation. So there is an option to start a conversation here, and you can just observe carefully. It says from. So this is my personal Gmail ID, rupali.ggindia@gmail.com. And from there, I can post. I have an option. There is a drop down there. I have an option to change it to the group email ID as well. So whether I want to, start a conversation from my own account, or I want to start the conversation from Economics Department 2021 at googlegroups.com. So that's choice is given by Google. I can write a subject. I can just say hello. And yes, a conversation can be, started over here. It's interesting to start a Google group with you all. And here I can post. So within few seconds, you would say that a post is created in this Google group and all the members of the group can watch it. And when you click on the post, you can reply all, or you can just reply to the author, or you can forward the mail, like you are familiar with the inbox, the Google Gmail inbox, which Imtiaz showed. And here you can see that Google Groups would give you that added advantage of communicating with all the people who belongs to economics department here, and with just one single email address. So isn't that fun and interesting? Then on the left-hand side panel, I'll show you all the options which are there under groups. Here there is a plus button for starting a new conversation. When I click on my groups, I would be able to see all the groups out here. Recent groups, meaning all the groups that I've opened recently. My favorite groups, yeah, this is something which is part of your level 2, and you need to know how to make a particular Google group favorite. So for that, suppose I go on to Economics Department 2021, and when I open this particular group, on the left-hand side, I can see this star button. So I just need to click this star, and my group, which I just created, becomes a favorite group. So simple as that. So if that question lands up into your exam, so you can easily hit that star button and see under favorite groups that Economics Department group is right there. So favorite groups can be made for those particular groups which you most oftenly used on a day-to-day basis. You can also star certain conversations, and here you can see that conversations have two options, approved and pending. You have people, so you can click on members and see who are the people over there in a particular group. Then pending members would include those whom you have invited, but those people have not accepted the request. But if you directly add people, then pending would be 0. Then you have membership settings over here. You can click on the membership settings and see you can change this setting anytime you wish. So, the initial settings that I showed you, each email, digest, abridged, and no email and all. So all these can be changed anytime. So not to worry. So when you create a group, a Google group, you can actually change the settings anytime you wish. So let me take you to group settings over here and show you that what are the things which are there in these group settings which you need to be careful about. So here you have the group name, group email address, group description, the welcome message, and yes, the advanced features out there, whether you want any additional features or you want a collaborative inbox. So again, this is really fun. If you click on collaborative inbox and you see that who are the people who can see the group members, anyone on the web can ask, and you save the changes out here and make your entire Google group collaborative, that I think would make your entire knowledge of Google groups to next level. So let's see what difference does it make when I click on collaborative inbox. So you go to the Google group, and when you click on particular, conversation out here, you would see these added icons. Just observe these added icons which are there. These icons won't be there if you do not tick mark collaborative inbox. So what advantage does that give you? Here, you can actually assign a task to yourself. You can assign to someone else, or you can, after the work is entirely been done under one particular group, you can mark as complete. You can duplicate it. You can actually click on no action needed now, so the task is over, or you can actually delete this entire post anytime you wish. So very interesting feature of my groups over here, which is very essential for level 2 over here, is that when you have all these groups in your Google groups, you would see that you can change the subscription anytime, you can change the settings anytime, you can add more people and change their status, whether they are being member or managers or owners, all that can be changed anytime. So just for an example, I'll show you one particular Google group which I really want the entire audience to join, and I would request Dr. Varia to post the link of this particular Google group in the chat for everyone to join in. That's Bootcamp Level 2, August 2021. There are 81 members already there, and that would actually help out Dr. Varia and Reshma to, communicate it to the world so easily. So just join this group and enjoy, the benefits of Google group and learn more and more out of all these GEG boot camps. Over to Reshma. That's all from my side.
That was wonderful, Rupali ma'am. Really, really crisp and good information about how we can communicate with hundreds of people and save time by entering each one's email address and remembering it just with one email ID using Google Groups. That was amazing.
Yeah, and
Thank
it was
you
really,
so much.
really focused,
Thank
really
you
focused
so
of you to share the points that are very, very much relevant for level 2.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Rupali ma'am, for
Thank you
your
for calling me. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, moving on further, we are going to go into Google Chat. Now, Google Chat is another feature that is not much explored within the Google Workspace. So we have our presenter, Vrishali Boite ma'am, who is right here to show us what Google Chat can help us with in our classrooms as well as in our workspace. So hello, Vrishali ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
So you're all set for Google Chat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
All
Okay.
yours.
Okay, so I will share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
So no, my slide is visible, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So here we will learn about Google Chat. So I'm just showing my presentation. So hello everyone, my name is Vrishali Boite. I am Google Certified Educator Level 1 and GEG Baramati Leader. So today we will learn about Google Chat. So what is Google Chat? Google Chat is Google's chat software, text messaging software. Here we will learn about how to use Google Chat for simple one-to-one and small group conversations. Means using Google Chat, we can do one-to-one conversation also, direct messaging and group conversations also. And how chat rooms are used in Google Chat for better collaborate with others. Means using chat rooms, you can share the material among your friends and use the chat room effectively. Then again, it is used, Google Chat is used for direct messaging. Okay, means you can have private conversation with your colleague or with a small group of people. Then how Google Chat can enhance your organization's ability to communicate and collaborate. Means within your organization, if you are working on a project, so all the project members can chat using Google Chat and also collaborate. Means you can share the important documents or what documents needed for your project through the Google Chat option. Direct messages to a person means one-to-one messaging, and then again small group, it means for impromptu conversations, we can use Google Chat, and chat rooms for more better secure conversations and long-term conversations, which you can see later on, because history will be there for the Google Chat, whatever you will do. Okay, we'll see the next. How to use Google Chat. One thing is that you can use chat.google.com. You can type chat.google.com in the address bar, and then it will direct you to the Google Chat. Or you can go to the waffle in your Gmail account, click on the waffle, and there you will get a chat option. Click here, it will take you to the chat. Here is the scenario, means here how the chat will look. So we will see the practically how to do the chat. Okay, so I will go to my Gmail, then click on the waffle, click here. So it will lead me to the chat. So here one notification is coming that chat needs permission to send notifications. If you want to do the chat with the person, but the person is not online, the notification will go on the email that if you have sent the message. I will click on continue. Then suppose I want to add here you can see to the left side, it will show the three options. Chat means one-to-one chat. Rooms means here you will create the rooms. Group chat, and here directly from here also meet video conferencing option is there. So if suppose I want to invite for the chatting, I will click on the plus button over here. Then here you can get the different options that start group conversation, create a room, or what. But now I want to ask, means I want to give the email ID of the person with whom I want to chat. Suppose in my contact list, whoever is there, I can add that person over here. So here you can see the small hollow circle. That means the person is away from the chat, means not online. Now see here, one again I have added Reshma ma'am. Reshma ma'am, can you reply for it?
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. So here we can do the chat. Demo, I can give the message. You can add the emojis from here also. If you want to give, if you want to send a file, you can send a file, upload. You can upload from the computer. Suppose if I want to send a file, I can send a file also from here. Okay. If I don't want to send, I can click on cross button. Then here we can create a room, start group conversation, or create a room over here. So we can give as the name for the room. So here we can add the email addresses for the person who will be joining this room. Click outside, then click on create. A room will get created over here. You can see it shows the members. Here you can chat directly. And here you can send the files. If I want to add the file, so I can add PPT, document, whatever you want from your drive, or you can upload from your computer. So here I have attached one file, and I can assign the tasks over here also. So when you click on the arrow, the send button, it will be sent. Then you can assign the tasks also from here. Just it is loading. Okay, click on the add room tasks. So I can write here, add some images, then website link to the given PPT. So like that, any task you can give. You can add here date. and time. By suppose 17th August, I have given the due date and click on assign. So with whom you want to assign, you can select the person from the group, whatever those who are in that what we can say chat room. The task is assigned to that particular person. So here is the how we can use chat for collaboration, for direct messaging, for sending the files, and also if any project is given to you, you want to work on the project. So Google Chat is the better option, we can say over here. Now see here, one challenge is activity is there. So you can create a group chat. Then here you can go to the Google Chat, then find people in the rooms also. Find people, click on that lens magnifier symbol, find the people, select the email IDs and start direct messaging with your colleagues. Okay, so here this much is only about the chat. We can use it. Yes, Reshma ma'am.
Vishal sir, you're muted, and
Sorry. Yeah. Many thanks, Rushali ma'am. I was just uttering that Google Chat is one of the very old features of communication.
Yes.
It was initially the first of its kind to start messaging
Yes.
across international platform. So it was very popular. It was really hit. But over a period of time, with new tools coming up for communication, the chat was not used. But Google has now integrated chat with this Gmail as well as Google Meet, which is going to be our next topic. And along with that, chat is being used. So,
yes.
yeah, I love
Google
the
has
place where
updated.
I love the place where you can actually share the files, have rooms, and like you can have a group
correct.
conversation going on within the classroom itself. So that is amazing. Thank you, Vrushali ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the next topic that we are going to take up is our Google Meet. So that has been the best communication mode since the last year. And we have realized how important Google Meet is for our collaboration communication across the globe. So we have our presenter, Sudipta ma'am. Hello, Sudipta.
Hello. It's so
Hi.
good to see you. And I must thank Vishal sir and Reshma ma'am for organizing this initiative. Because in the spirit of national integration, you see educators joining in from all over the country. And we are celebrating our Independence Day tomorrow. So thank you for this initiative.
Absolutely.
And best wishes for your launch tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, just to announce everyone that Sudipta ma'am is launching her GEG chapter, GEG Calcutta, and best wishes to her for same.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. All yours, Sudipta ma'am.
Thank you. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. I think it's visible now. Yeah, so I'll just. All right, so quickly to tell you who I am Sudipta Chatterjee. I'm the GEG leader from Kolkata, Google Certified Educator Level 1, and hashtag Teacher Transformer. I'd like all of you to be a teacher transformer. I have my launch tomorrow along with Roshali, who's launching GEG Mumbai at 5 p.m. So the GEG Kolkata launch is at 4 p.m. and the GEG Mumbai launch is at 5 p.m. So definitely join in. All right, so quickly, let me just take you through the checklist. Just to give you an idea about Google Meet. Google Meet is something that all of us have been using as educators, as communicators, and we are connecting for all types of conferences and webinars. So it's the in thing. Like I cannot imagine life without a Google Meet. So a couple of things just to show you through the slides, and then I will quickly show you the practical aspect of Google Meet. We can log into a Google Meet through, of course, our Gmail inbox. And on the left panel, you can see that it shows that there is an option for a new meeting, or you could simply join a meeting in case somebody has invited you. Also, alternately, you could simply type google.meet.com and you will also have access to start a new meeting all by yourself. Just to show you the controls so that you are familiar with them in case you've not used Google Meet before. And it's a very, very simple and a very easy interface. So you just need to log into a meeting just to familiarize yourself with the different kind of options that are there. And the next one, this of course are the settings and couple of advanced settings that are there. And a few more on the right-hand panel, you can see that the different icons that are there will show you the different things that one can access through the Google Meet, the different settings. So I'm going to quickly show you how to access Google Meet. Like I said, the simplest way to do is, see, as I'm already logged into my Gmail, the Google account, I can simply click on Gmail and access it through my inbox. And I'm opening another tab so that I can show you simultaneously the other way of logging into Google Meet. So as you can see, it's very simple. Even if you forget to log in through your email, you can simply do this. And there's the option of a new meeting. And as you can see, there are 3 options: create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, schedule in Google Calendar. So a little later, you will get to know a little bit about Google Calendar. So perhaps they will tell you in detail how to set a Google Meet through your Google Calendar. So I'm going back to my inbox. These are the 3 ways in which you can do that. So as you can see, left panel, new meeting. And also, we're all familiar with the 9 dots here, what's also called the waffle, and which always makes me hungry, actually. And if you click on that, you can also see the icon, the Meet icon, and you can click on this and also access Google Meet. So 3 ways in which you can access Google Meet. Now, I'm going to quickly access. This is how I access Google Meet. I find that really simple. So I'm going to click on New Meeting because I want to create a new meeting. And I can simply start now, send an invite through this, or simply, as you can see, the option of copying the link is here. So I copy this. I can just minimize that. Go to Compose. And simply share this with anybody. So I can send it to Vishal sir, I can send it to Reshma ma'am, I can send it to Dr. Narjeet, and yeah. So I think I will have, Dr. Narjeet's email ID, so I can just send it to her and I can just ask her, join me for a meeting. I want to discuss how to go about doing Google Meet on YouTube Live. All right. So this is how you simply click send and she gets the notification. Okay, I'll just send it so that I have to, all right. So hopefully she'll join my Google Meet. I'm maximizing my screen now. So I click on Start Now. I'm muting myself here and I'm putting my camera off. That's the first thing that we usually do. We sort of make sure that the microphone is off and the camera is off. Camera is okay, but you need to be a little careful, especially when you're logging into a new meeting. So quickly to show you, on the left-hand panel, you can see the time, and you can also see the code of your Google Meet link. And let me show you the other icons. So this icon is for muting and unmuting. This is for camera. This is also a very cool feature. Okay, so if you click on this, and of course I have to unmute myself and speak. So if I'm speaking, okay, I'll just show you. The captions are going to show. There you go. So this is again a very effective way to showcase your words through Google Meet.
Sorry, Sudeepta, I haven't got an email. Can I join using the code?
Reshma ma'am, I think I didn't have your email saved. I shared it with Dr. Narjeet.
Oh,
so
okay.
If you can quickly tell me, I can actually add you. Let me show that feature. So
no worries, no worries. Dr. Narjeet needs to join.
Okay, Dr. Narjeet is here. So let me show you another cool feature.
Okay, perfect. You guys carry on.
Okay, great. So I'm switching off the captions. It's literally copying and writing whatever I'm saying. So hi, Dr. Narjeet. Okay, so it's good to do this, right? All right, so now as you can see, I also have the option of adding people from here. So if I click on this, I could easily add Reshma ma'am too, and I can, add Nathan, I can add Man. They're actually my guests for tomorrow's launch. So I can add anybody I want to. And as you can see, I also have the option of either pinning myself, unpinning, and I also have the option of pinning Dr. Narjeet to the screen so that I can only see her and nobody else. Also, if I want, I can remove Dr. Narjeet from the meeting. So I feel like God right now. All right. So say, for example, I don't want to speak to Dr. Narjeet and I simply want to chat with her. I can just send her a message. And that's exactly what our students do in class when they don't want to speak and unmute themselves. They send all our messages in the chat. And let me show you this icon which says activities. Along with whiteboarding, there's also an option of recording. So what happens is, in certain versions, you can also record your meeting. Then the icon here, which shows you the joining information again, which says copy joining information. Same thing. You can just click on this and go back to your email and mail it to anybody, right? So these are some of the cool features. Let me also show you what these three dots stand for. Dr. Narjeet calls it the snowman. So I'm just going to quickly show you what all we have here. We have a whiteboard, which is a good fun thing for teachers. Change layout is very effective when you have a lot of people in the Google Meet. Let me just quickly show you this. Automatic, then tiled view. Now in the tiled view, you can actually choose, say about to 49, and it shows small icons of all the people who are there in the Meet. You can do a spotlight or you can do a sidebar. Of course, if there are more people in the Meet, it would have been easier for me to show you how this works, but this is very, very simple. Right, moving on back to my snowman. So you also have the option of going full screen. Change background is again a fun thing. So as you can see, these are all the options that you have. So if you want, you can choose any one of them, or this just says that you don't need to put any background icon. A little bit of blur, more blurring. Okay, then back to the snowman. Okay. And captions, which are off again, the same icon that's here. Report a problem, report abuse, troubleshooting and help. And these are further settings. I'm not going into too much detail. I'm just quickly showing you. If you click on settings, what all you see: audio, video, general. Now this will also change depending on which version of the Google Meet you're using. And as you can see, Dr. Narjeet has changed her background. All right. So moving on, I think Dr. Narjeet, the practical aspect is pretty clear. So I'm quickly going to move on to my slides. Yeah, so if it is to do with the YouTube Live and the live streaming on video meeting, this, as you can see, is available on certain domains, right? And if you want more information, you can easily log into this Google Workspace. You can just Google it and you'll get all the information. Last but not the least, a quick scenario challenge if any of you is up for it. So over to you, Reshma ma'am. I think I just had to keep it short and sweet.
Perfect. Thank you, Sudipta. And it was super exciting to see like a live stream within a live stream, like a Meet. And thanks, Dr. Narjeet, for joining her. I have a great screenshot on Twitter. So we have...
How sweet. Thank you.
We have how Google Meet connected both of you from different places.
Great. Thank you.
Very well explained, Sudipta ma'am. And you covered all the topics that were relevant with level 2. Thank you once again.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Let's move on to our next topic, that is Google Calendar. Now, in level 1, we have already learned about everything about how to create an event, how to invite guests, and how to change notifications. Now, our presenter today, Vishal sir, is going to help us understand more advanced features within the Google Calendar. So, hello, Vishal sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Vishal sir.
Yeah. So all yours now.
Yeah,
and
sure.
feel free to ask if you are needed.
Sure, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Vishal Talk, Google Certified Educator Level 2. I'm a maths faculty also, and today I'm going to share Google Calendar with you all with the advanced features also. There are many things in the Google. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Today in a Google Calendar, we are going to create an event, share a calendar, creating an event calendar attachments also we are going to see. We are going to embed a Google Calendar also in a website or in a sites. Okay, creating appointment slots to book appointment with the parents. Mainly it helps in the PTM and advanced settings in the Google Calendar. First of all, I just want to show you that if we want to use a calendar, then how many ways are there by which we can arrive to the Google Calendar. The first is there that you can see on my screen that you can type on an Omnibox here, calendar.google.com. By that also you can reach over there. Otherwise, you can see that 9 magic dots, or we are calling it the waffle. That also you can click over there, and this box will appear. Through that also you can click, and we can achieve this Google Calendar. We can arrive at that point also using our Google Drive and Gmail also. This I am showing you that how we can do. See, suppose I have opening my this Gmail account. You can see here this dot is also there, and we can click over there. They can bring to the Google Calendar. Yeah, we can expand this and we can see our Google Calendar. The same thing you can do with the Google Drive also. In a Google Drive, if you are opening, then also here in the side panel, you will see that the Google Calendar icon is there. You can click on that and you can again open a Google page. Okay. Now, I'm opening one page for all of you. First of all, if you will see that how to go to the Google Calendar, that I have cleared to all of you. Now, if you will see that here in the gear icon, if I'm drop down this thing, they are showing me the day, week, month, year, or 5-day schedules or 4-day schedules. You can do it accordingly. If I'm clicking on a day wise, my calendar changes and it appears on a day wise. If I'm going to see on a week wise, they are going to show me the week wise calendar. Someone wants to show the month wise, they are going to appear it now month wise. Okay. Now, how to create an event? Suppose you want to create an event, how you are going to create an event in this case? So basically, if you want to create an event on a particular day, very easily you can do that. You can select an event, like suppose you want to create on a Monday, automatically Wednesday, whatever the you are clicking, the event box will be appear here, and you can schedule an event. Now, if you want to schedule an event, in that few more things you require. You want to add a title of your event, you can add that. You want to set your timings, you can do that also. Suppose for an example, I want to create an event for my departmental meeting, but and suppose I'm doing it on October, it's very late, I want to do it little early for them. So I will go to my current page, and I want to suppose I want to do it on the next Saturday. Okay, so I will just click on my next Saturday, whatever the dates are there, I can take on that day, and I will click here also to get an appointment page. And for more option, I'm opening so that you all can see the full view of this thing, and I can explain all the features of the event. First of all, the heading is there. You can give a heading here that whatever the department meeting or PTM appointments you want to give to the parents, you can add here the agenda here, sorry, the title. After that, you can see the date also, that do you want to change the date? This is the 14th August. Do you want to do it today or the next week? You can select accordingly. You can go for a timing also. The timing, whatever the timing you want to keep, you can select the timing from this drop down. If it is of half an hour, you can select the 30-minute slot, or you can go for a 1-hour slot. Whatever you want, you can do that. Here, if you will see that this is the time zone they are showing us. So in the time zone also, if you are in India, normally it shows the India time zone. But if you are suppose outside the India, then you can change that accordingly. Here, if you will see, the event details are there. In the event details, if you will find that here they are showing us the add Google Meet video conferencing. Nowadays this is very important because normally we don't meet with the parents physically. Okay, so due to the coronavirus, so that's why we are normally organizing a virtual meet with them. So in that case we have to turn it on, and then they are going to show the meeting on a Google Meet platform. You can copy this link also. Here they are showing the notifications. We can set the notification in two ways, either by we can send the email notification also, and one day also. Here they will, if you will select the email notification, they will send the email which days you want to give, one day before you want to send the email, or how many days you want to send the notification. You can select that accordingly. The second notification you want to give, like how many minutes, 10 minutes before or that, you can select that also. You can select in hours, you can select in minutes, 5 minutes or 10 minutes before. After that, you can add here in this description box, you can add some information about your meeting agenda. You can add that. You can attach here some attachment also for student progress report, or whatever document related to your meeting you want to attach, you can attach here. Here some icons are there. We all are familiar with this. Very easily we can see that if you want to make the text bold, you can use that. Apart from this, the main thing comes here, that to whom you want to send this meeting, or to whom you want to call guest. Like if you want to call any people like a parents, you have to add here parents email address. If you want to add your school teachers, you can add your school teacher list, and you can go for a save. Automatically the email will be sent to everyone regarding your event. One more thing here, then some guest permissions are there. Modify event, invite others, see guest list. These are the, if you're doing modify event, automatically if you will see that these two box items are vanished. Now other cannot do anything. Why? Because if they can modify event, it means that they can invite others and they can see the guest list also. So that's why these two is not for them now. So if you are removing this, that invite others, it means that now whatever the guest list you have added, they cannot invite others also. It means they cannot forward your invitation to anyone else. See the guest list. Sometimes this is important and sometimes it is not important. Suppose whatever the meeting you have scheduled, and if you want that everyone can see that those who are present in the meeting, then you can click it on. And if you want that no, nobody should know that how many people joining my meeting, then you can make it off, and you can go for a save. Automatically the mail will be sent to everyone. In the next part, if you will see, sometimes what happens that if you want to organize a meeting and you don't know that whether that person is free at that time or not, how to check that? Can we check this? Suppose for an example, I am creating my maths department meeting. Okay, and I want to just add anyone. Suppose I am adding one person over here, and find a time. Okay, just a sec. If I am adding, okay, they want a guest list over here. Just a sec. I will come back to on this. In other words, what we can do here is we can go for another thing here. Another concept was there, difference between the personal Gmail calendar and a domain calendar. This also want to explain that thing which I stopped. I will come back to you again in a shortly. Difference between the personal Gmail calendar and a domain calendar. The few things are there. If we will see that both the facilities, some facilities are there only for the personal Gmail calendar, and some facilities are there only for the business domain and the school domain. If you will see that in a calendar, if you will find, if we are opening our personal calendar, then if you will see that only event and task is there. And if you will see on a business or school calendar, if you will see that there's so many other things are there. Event is there, out of office is there, task is there, reminder is there, appointment slots are there. So these things differ in a personal calendar and a business calendar, or whatever the business domain we are getting, or a school domain we are getting in that. Now, this I have already explained to everyone, that how to invite guests, how to do the setting with the guest permission, how to create a calendar, and how we can add an event also. The next part I am talking about yeah, creating appointment slot to book appointments with the parents. This is actually one of the good feature, and we are using this feature basically to uh, book the PTM appointment slot with the parents during the PTM in a school. But actually this feature is only available with the school domain only. The personal the teacher, those who are using the personal calendar, they cannot use this feature. So that's why if you will see that, if you, I have shown you one slide over here, difference between the two calendars. If you will see, if you will open the two calendar slot here, in that the showing the appointment slot, in your case it will not show the appointment slot. Okay, if you have a personal calendar, in that you cannot see, you can see only the two things, the event and task. But if you have a school domain, then you have an appointment slot. In that case only we can use the appointment slot, otherwise we cannot use this. So I'm showing you the first thing first, how I can use this. Just a sec, my laptop is getting hang. Okay, so if you will click on an appointment slot, okay, so this kind of screen will appear. In that you can design this thing, that you want to do the you want to give the appointment slot for during what time, like 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. you want to give, or 10 to 12 you want to give. You can assign this timing over here. You can select the date, and you can select the slot duration. Slot duration can be of 10 minutes, can be of 15 minutes, can be of 30 minutes. Based on that, you can select your domain time duration over here, and you can go for a save setting. Here we have to do one thing, that if you want to give the sending this to the parent, and no need to add any guest, because if you are adding any guest, it means that you are sharing that slot with the someone else also, and they are also going to get any information about that. Okay, so no need to put any guest number, guest over there, because we are sending to the parents that thing. So that's why parent is going to select that slots. If we are already created this thing appointment slot, then what will happen, this kind of screen will appear, and you can click on this, go to the appointment page for this calendar. If you're clicking on this link, then automatically it will take you to this kind of page. In this page you will see that this is the teacher's page view I have taken out. Okay, the teacher are going to look like this page. In that they will see that on the 16th August I have created this appointment slot. So you will see that the parent slots are there, and the teacher can see that on the 16th I have given the slots to the parents. But how you are going to send this slots to the parents? What you have to do is, on Omnibox you can see here link. This link you have to copy, and you have to paste into the parents email. Send a email to the parents, copy that link and send. Parents will already get notification of that. After that, if parents is going to click on that link, how parents is going to that page, I am going to show you that also. If parents will click that link, whatever the link you have sent it to the parents via email, so parents also going to open, and they are also going to see this page. Okay, and after that parents can click any of the appointment slot, and they can book. If parents is clicking on this appointment slot, what the screen will appear, I am showing you that page also. If parents is opening this, they are going to see this page. They can fill the required information they want, and they can go for a save. If they are saving this from the parent side, so teacher is also going to get an information on the calendar itself, and teacher is going to get a mail also regarding the same. Okay, that parents teacher meeting is there, and somebody has booked a slot for you. So parents is also going to, teacher is also going to get notification regarding the same, and it will appear on the teacher's calendar also. Few more things I wanted to talk about this. Now, I have already told you that how to create the appointment slot. Now I am showing you that how to share the calendar. Suppose you have any calendar, you can come, and so many calendars I have, okay, here. So you can select whatever the calendar you want to share. You can click on this 3 dot and you can go for a setting. If you will see that so many settings appear over here. After that, if you will scroll down, then you can see here add people. If I'm clicking on this, you will get the dialog box open. You can write here any email address, whatever to whom you want to share, and you can send it. Right now, I don't want to send or share my calendar with anyone, so that's why I'm not sharing, but just you have to come over this place, add the people, and you can share your calendar. So apart from this, another topic I have in my mind that how to add a new calendar. If you will scroll down here, you can click on this plus icon and you can go for a create a new calendar. This I can show you that if you want to create a new calendar of by any name, you can select your name. Like I want to Vishal personal calendar I want to create. Okay, by this name, my personal stuff. I can write some definition or description over here and I can create. The calendar is in a progress. They are creating a calendar for me. Okay, successfully created. Look at over here also that Vishal personal calendar already created. So we can see that this is calendar already created. I can scroll down and I can see here that my personal calendar also created. After that, another thing is there that how to edit a calendar. Again, if you will go to that 3 dots, you can click on that. Again, it will dialog box will appear and you can see that you can edit your calendar also. If I don't want to write my Vishal personal and I want some other name also, I can write any other name also and I can edit this calendar. And again, I can go for create new things and I can complete my desktop. We can edit the calendar over here. And already it's showing that the setting saves, means whatever I have written, the setting is already saved. So no need. Now the new calendar is created with the name Sharia. Another thing is there, how to embed a Google Calendar. Okay, so suppose we have any calendar in our stock and we want to embed that thing in our site. So what you need to do is just you have to again go for a yes sir.
Yeah, I beg your attention. I think let this topic be covered in the topic of sites, which is just after your session, and we are eagerly waiting for the next topic as well. We are a little short of time. And I
Okay,
think
sir, no problem.
you made it all very clear for level 2 topics. The particular topic of appointments you very well explained, and all the points that were required to prepare for level 2 examinations, like booking the slots or inviting parents for PTM, have been very well explained by you. So a very nice explanation, and thank you very much for your expertise and time, sir.
Yes, thank you. And the point that you are telling about finding a time. So within an organization, when you have meetings that you want to set with a specific group of teachers, if that teacher has already shared the calendar within the organization or publicly, it is very easy to go to find a time section. And then as soon as you add the guest, you can see the
school domain when we are working, and then we can find it easily, because in the school domain all the teachers are sharing their calendar with each other.
Exactly.
But in a personal one, whatever I have selected, they have not maybe shared the calendar.
No, it was absolutely perfect. It's just for the audience that it is just going into find a time tab, and then as soon as you add the guest, you are able to see the calendar, find the appropriate empty slot and create an event. That is all you need to do. So rest everything absolutely nicely explained. Yeah. Thank you so much, Vishal.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's move on. Yeah, we have Google Sites. So now Google Slides was a part of level 1 exam as well. So level 2 exam, it is almost similar. There are just a few more things that you should be going more deep into. So I welcome Tariq sir to present it for us. Hello, Tariq sir.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, Vishal sir.
Yeah. Okay. Over to you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, this is Tariq Masood over here. As means now you might be very well versed with me that because yesterday I was with you for this Google form. So here I go. Just a second. Yeah, because we are today talking about Google Sites, and level 1 you are means little much familiar with Google Sites. So I'll be going a little faster as we are running out of time. So what is Google Site? You know very well that it's means digital repository where you can means share your work, compile information, and means you can create e-portfolios. So means when we talk about sites, what we will be discovering today in a little faster speed, they are creating sites, adding pages and subpages, customizing your site, adding content to your site, and creating an online portfolio. So quickly, how do you enter into Google site? First of all, type in your Omnibox sites.google.com and you enter it. Or you can go to this waffle, that is the 9 magic dots, click over here and sites will appear. Or the last option is you can go to your Google Drive and from your Google Drive you can enter into the sites. So these are the three ways means how you can enter into your sites. Oh. Sorry. Yeah. So let's dive into what is basically sites. So I am directly entering into site through my drive. As you can see that this is the drive and here is my Google site. As I click over here, what it says to create a site. When I am entering into my site, there is a page that says, now the very first thing is that your site is an untitled site. So what you need to do is that you need to make your site a title site. To make your site a title site, what you need to do is that, for example, let's say I am titling my site as GCE Level 2. As soon as you title your site and you click over here, the same name appears. Now the main thing is to give your means first page, your home page as any title. So let us give as home page. Now, for example, we have given our means first page titled as home page, and I want to add a text that what this page is basically for. So what I can do is do a click and this particular box appears, and from here I can means choose this text box. Or if I don't want to do this, if you see over here, there is a text box, and if you click over here, again the same thing appears. So there are two options to go to your text box, clicking over here or by clicking at the center. For example, let's say I say that this is a site for level 2 training. We have means given any particular title, and for example, let's say if anybody gives you a challenge that you have to means you have been given a text, just you need to copy it. So take the text, copy it, just paste it into your text box, and it's done. Now, for example, let's say you want to add an image. What you need to do, click this particular box and means upload from here. So if you have anything from in your system, then you can do from here also. Or what you need to do is click over select, and when you click this select, what happens that you can upload means those materials that are there in your drive, or means photos you can go, or by URL if you have any, you can use your URL. And for example, let's say I'm selecting this photo and I am inserting into my site. So it is clearly giving the photo. Now, for example, let's say it is little bigger. I want to adjust it. So I can decrease it, I can increase it, I can put it into center wherever I want. I can means have it over on my site. This is the first thing that we can do with our images. Now, for example, let's say talking about the embedding. This is the very important thing when we talk about our level 2. Embedding, how we can do. For example, let's say means I am going to this particular Gmail and I want to choose this video to put it on my site. So what I need to do is I need to copy this particular link of the video that I want to embed in my website, and I go to my website. What I need to do is just paste the link, and what I see, oh sorry, the permissions had been not granted by the person who has uploaded the video, so it means that this video cannot be inserted. So if the permission is granted, what you need to do is just copy the link, insert, and you will have it. Okay, so this is the thing that you can do, embedding video or anything what you want using the URL. If you want to upload anything using your Google Drive, you can click this drive and you can upload anything what you want. Next, let's go to the addition of pages. When you go to these pages, what you see, there is a plus box. You click over here, and whatever page you want, let's say that I want to give about me, and you can see a page has been added. Let's say I want to add one more page. It's very simple to add pages on your website, and you see the third page has been added. Now let's say a challenge is given to you. What you need to do is that you need to go to your About Me, and you want to upload a calendar on your About Me page. That you can upload a calendar on the About Me page, or you can have to upload a map on your About Me page. Whatever you want to do, go to this insert option, scroll it little down, and you see there are lots of options. Collapsible text, where you need 2 or 3 text you are typing in the box, and all those texts will be collapsible. Table of contents you can use image carousels to make your site more dynamic, where images will be moving for carousel. Just make it sure that you need more than 2 images, and if you select images that are more than 2, let's say 4, 5, 6, whatever, what happens that the images will be moving on and your sites will look something dynamic. Second is using of button. So just I want to show you how you can add calendars and map in your video. So let's say I want to add a calendar to my site. So what I need to do, I need to click, and as I can see that there are 2 calendars for this particular domain of mine. Now, for example, let's say I click this particular calendar, and okay, leave it. Yeah, okay, I'm selecting this calendar. Now see that this calendar appears. Now, for example, as I said that, okay, I was not in the mood of uploading this particular calendar. What I can do is whatever I want and I have uploaded, I don't want to be uploaded on my particular website, just click this undo button and see it has gone. Now, for example, again, go to your calendar, the calendar that you wanted, and you wanted this particular first calendar to be uploaded. Click the calendar, insert the option, and see your calendar is there. Again, the thing is you can resize it, you can drag it wherever you want on your website, and it is there. Using of calendar on your website is very, very important. As an educator, what you can do that, for example, let's say your student have forgotten that on which their test was. Now, if you have shared your website with your learners, they can easily go to your site, check from there that when the particular test or whatever you have worked, you have assigned, they can easily check from there. Let's say, for example, I want to check when my next meeting is for my GG meeting that is conducted all over India, and I can see that my next meeting is proposed on 9 September. So it helps you very easily to check all those information that is there on the calendar. Now, for example, let's say I have put my calendar over here. Now going to this map, how you embed a map to your particular website. When you click to the map, go to this particular map option. And for example, let's say I am teaching right now in Abdul Qadir Molla International School, which is based in Dhaka. Okay, and I want to check this particular school and I want to locate it on the map so that people who want to check me that where this person is teaching can easily find me. So let's say I want to check the school. What I see that easily the map I am getting, what I need to do is I need to click and I can see this particular map. What I need to do, just go to the select option, click it, and easily I can see the map on my particular website. So you can go and explore. Lots of options are there. You can upload any document, any calendar, any map. For example, let's say yesterday we talked about forms. Now, for example, if I click forms, there are all the forms that are there in my drive will clearly be appearing over here. And for example, let's say I am clicking the form which I need that, means my student should go to my website, and any information they want to get from the form or whatever I want, that my student, they are going to my form means website, and they are clicking this form and giving the information what is required from my end. So what I need to do is click this particular form, insert to my website, and it is there. Now again, the thing is, I can go to my website, I can resize it, I can decrease the size, I can increase the size, whatever I want, I can do from here. So you see that I am just decreasing the size of the form. Even you can add your form to the buttons, that is means a good option which is available, or you can use these layouts. These layouts are really very beautiful to see. You can even embed using that, and you can make it a button. So there are many more options on the website that you can explore. So we have talked about how you can insert a calendar, how you can insert a form, how you can insert a map, how you can insert documents, slides, anything that you want. These are the things. Now, for example, as we have seen that, we have made 3 pages on our website, and a question has been challenged to me that, yes, you have to make a sub page in this particular page. What I need to do in this particular page where I need to make a sub page, I need to go to this 3 dot. When I click this 3 dot, I can see that there are many options coming over here. I can see that, I can make this page as my home page, or I can duplicate a page. It means again one page with the same name will appear. And here, if you see add sub page, now if you click over here, what you see that a sub page is coming. Now, for example, let's say I am giving many trainings right now. I'm giving training for Google, I'm giving training for my school teachers, and I'm giving trainings to my students, then after conducting webinars. So let's say I'm dividing my work on different sub pages. So for example, let's say that this is Google training. And now, for example, this subpage I want to make, what I see that a subpage is there. Now, for example, you can make one more subpages under the subpages, or you can make subpages in the main page. So depending upon the challenges that you are getting, in your level 2, you can see these options, click the 3 dots, add the pages from the plus button, or you can insert maps, you can insert documents, you can insert slides, you can insert your forms, whatever is required, you can do it easily. Now, for example, let's say this is the subpage, and I have been asked to add a short description about this particular. So what I need to do, I can click over here and a text box appears, as we have seen before. Or again, the thing is, you can go to this insert option, scroll a little above, and you see a text box appears. You click the text box, and whatever, let's say I'm writing randomly, and the thing appears at my screen. So these are the things that we can easily do with our particular website. Now, the last and the foremost important thing is going to the themes option. Now, when you go to your themes, you see that there are various options that you are receiving. This is the particular theme that is right now on my screen, which is titled as simple. Now, for example, let's say I am giving you a challenge that, yes, you have to make the page with the theme Aristotle. What you need to do is click this Aristotle and see how easily the theme appears. So, for example, let's say that, you don't want to click this Aristotle, a challenge was given to you that, yes, you have to make your theme as vision. Now, when you click over vision, you see the vision comes. Or I'm giving you a challenge for impression, whatever I'm challenging you, you are easily doing over this theme. Now, for example, let's say this is the particular theme right now which is there on the screen, and you want to change the color. Click the yellow button, it is there. Or you can use, click it, or you can use any of the color from this particular site. So these are the options that you can use. So we have done with the themes, we have done with the addition of pages and subpages, we have done with the insert options that are there on our screen. So these are the things that we can do with our site. Explore it, understand it, you will get to know much more. Now, for example, let's say share with others. So for example, you have created that site and you want to share with anyone. For example, let's say I am creating with Reshma Honam. I'm clicking the mail and I am giving her the editor right. For example, she can work with me together. Or I can go to this publish viewer, whatever I want, I can add and I can discard. So depending upon whatever means options that have been given to you, you can go. Now let's go back to the particular slide option. So,
Tariq sir?
yes, sir, just a second.
Yeah.
About to enter. Now see, this is the site challenge that is there on the screen. You see that you have to create a site with the theme Aristotle. You have to add a video. You have to add calendars in it. So explore the question, practice it, and I hope that you will crack it. That's all from my end. Have a good day.
Yeah, excellent, Tariq sir. It was amazing.
Brilliant explanation. Brilliant explanation, Tariq sir.
Very precise, very to the point, and what is focusing on level 2. So Google Sites can be used as your classroom resource hub. You can have your students collaborate. You can have your whole chapter reviews, lesson reviews. The whole school website can go onto Google Sites. And the best part is it is free to use. So thank you so much, Tariq sir, for a great explanation and taking us through all
the yeah. Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, now the next topic that we are going to do here is Google Chrome. Now, Google Chrome profiles are different for each account, and you can set them up and have your pages and your bookmarks and other things according to how you like it. So let us invite our presenters for Google Chrome. That is Dr. Najit and Sudeepta ma'am again back on screen. Hello.
Hello.
So all yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
So hello everybody. Just a while back, you saw both me and Sudeepta screen in screen doing a lot of. Sudeepta, you did an awesome job with Meet. Let me congratulate you first, and let me introduce myself. Sudeepta has already done that earlier, so I'll go first. This time, I am Dr. Narshid. I'm the leader for GCE Punjab and Amritsar. I am a Google certified trainer and an administrator at GHPS New Delhi. I'm here with Sudeepta. Sudeepta, yeah, go on.
Well, so I've already introduced myself. So, well, I'm Sudeepta from New Delhi. I teach at Delhi Public School, Arkipuram, and I'm launching GEG Kolkata tomorrow. And
guys, please join in. Please join in. Everybody, please join in. Sudeepta is going to launch her GEG Kolkata tomorrow. So everybody, please join in. And we are running short of time, so I'm going to get right into Chrome. Sudeepta, let's share the screen and let's get on to that. So let me explain what is Chrome. Your screen is there. So let me tell you what is Chrome all about. So Chrome, as we say, is a free internet browser officially released by Google. The features of Chrome are awesome. They include synchronization with Google services, all your accounts, trapped browsing, and so many more. It also features an integrated address bar or the search bar, and we in technical terms call it Omnibox. So the next time when you are typing to search anything in the search bars, remember it is Omnibox for Google, right? So this is about Chrome, and then Sudeepta, go on, please.
All right. So I'm going to quickly show you. I'll just open a new tab. This is pretty simple. If you see on the left top corner, there's something called apps. And Dr. Najit, please feel free to add things in between.
Why?
So, great, thank you. Okay, so as soon as I click on apps, that's on the left top corner, Dr. Najit calls it the chiclet.
I love calling it chiclet. I love calling it chiclet. Though it's a Chrome web store, please, it's a Chrome web store. I love calling it chiclet.
That's easier to remember, actually. Yeah. Right, so we click on what's called the web store. And so we have the option, either somebody tells you that you can search for a specific, app that you'd like to sort of add, or if I thought this is something, WebPaint is something that is a very cool app. Dr. Narjit only suggested that to me the other day, and I'm just going to quickly show you. This is the one. How to
you can select any. Actually, we can select any. We can select any of the app, any of the extensions. Although that is entirely up to you. But just because me and Sudeepta, we worked on this app, and that is why it is more convenient for us. So we are going to click on Add to Chrome, and yes, our extension is going to be available for us. It is going to check whether it can install this extension on our browser or on our the software. Everything that is available with our computer. I'm so sorry, I'm going a little fast because.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So go there and your extension is installed. And when you see this puzzle piece, that tilted tree, I call it tilted tree and a puzzle piece, this one, you will see that all your extensions are there. And you will see a pin here. So if you want your extension to be visible to you on the Chrome toolbar, which is next to Omnibox, the Chrome toolbar is there. You have to pin it and it is going to be available for you. You need not enter the puzzle every time, and you need not access it from there. And here it is, and your your extension is installed. And now what you're going to be tested in level 2, I guess you're going to be tested on how to mail one of the extensions. For example, this is an awesome mail and you want all your children to install it on their computers as well. So what are we going to do is we are going to copy the link for this extension, and then we are going to enter our mail. Here we are going to compose, and to whomsoever we want to send it to, we are going to write the mail address, and then we are going to click on the link here, insert link, and in the link we will paste the link here, and you are good to go. Your students or whomsoever you want to send this extension to are going to be there, and they will get it. You are going to be tested on that, so practice this. Okay. The next thing we are going to do are bookmarks. Now, bookmarks are something that are really, really important, right? That is, it is like a very, very conventional, a very authentic, a very ancient bookmark theory that we have in English, but we call it a bookmark because that is something that reminds us, okay, we were on this page and we have to start from here. This is very important, so I have to bookmark it. I have to mark it as important. So you see to that here, of course. So if I go to bookmark here, this little star that you see on the Omnibox, it shows you 2 options. One is add bookmark, and another one is add to reading list, right? When you add to bookmark, you can give it a name. If you want, you can give it a name. If you do not give it a name, then it is going to appear only as an icon with nothing written. Cool. This is hack. This is trick. All right. So if you want to really, here we are. See, the YouTube icon is there, but there is nothing written next to it. So if you want to, because a browser like mine and a space like mine, I use lots and lots of bookmarks. So if you can do this, there won't be any text emerging next to the icon that you bookmark. And the next thing that you can do is, Deepta, go on, please tell us what all you can do.
So if I don't want the icon on the bookmark bar and I want to just put it in a folder, I can edit it. And just like you have the icon of YouTube, even the Twitter one is also something I really liked. I've seen it in one of the boot camps. So I'm going to quickly show them that also.
So the boot camps are happening. Yeah, boot camps are really happening. So let me congratulate you. Yeah.
So like if I want to bookmark this, I go to add bookmark and I simply delete this. Okay. And it says bookmarks bar, and I do done, and you can see the bird, the Twitter bird in my bookmarks bar. Right. Over to you, Dr. Narjeet. Would you like to share your screen now?
You can go on. You can go on. We don't have any time. We can go on here. So when we click on this 3 dots, Sudhita said it's a snowman. I really call it snowman, but it is more options. So guys, whenever you see these 3 dots, always remember there is more to explore. There are more options hidden. So if you click on it, you will get new options to explore. And here you will see all these things. I'm going to just stick to bookmarks right now. So this is, you can bookmark a tab from here as well. And if you want the bookmark bar to be visible or not visible, depends upon how you are going to take it on or off. So if you take it off, if you take it off, you see it goes away. Absolutely, it really goes away from there. And if you take it on, so here it is, the bookmark bar is visible. The second option that you will see here, when you click on this star, when you click on the star of the bookmark on the Omnibox, one option is edit bookmark. The another one is add to reading list. So with reading lists, you can save web pages for later. So after you make a list, you can read it whenever you want, even if you do not have internet connection. So that is something I really, really wanted to tell. And this is all about bookmark, how you can bookmark the things. There are more settings there. There are more settings. Click on that. Okay, can I share my screen? Can I share my screen?
Go ahead. I'm going to start presenting. Just a second. Go ahead.
So if you can pull up my screen here, here we are. So we see that in this options, there are so many other options. You can see the history, you can see the downloads, you can see the bookmarks, and you can also see the setting. In more tools you will get, you can save the entire page as something. You can create a shortcut here. Okay, this is very useful when you really want to access something real quick. You do not have to go into the, for example, you want to create a shortcut for this, and then what we do is we write, so for example, let me write that, and then I create. The shortcut is going to be created, or you can create a shortcut even from, okay, let me pull up my screen. You can create your shortcut even with, if I click on the new tab, you will see on the main screen, there will be an option for creating shortcuts. Here, you click on this plus sign and the shortcuts are going to be created. So for example, I want to name a shortcut of say something that I do very often, say admin console. If I want to write admin console here, then I want to add the URL of that particular web page or website, and my shortcut is going to be created. Another very cool thing which has come up are these profiles. You see this little person here on the top, this little person. My profile pic is getting displayed here because my Google account is synced in with, I'm logged in with my Google account and everything. But if you are not, for example, if you create a new profile, so you can create new profiles as well. This is a very, very cool function. If I pull up or if I click on this Chrome browser here, the shortcut or something, you will see that the entire profile comes and, and it is there on your screen. You can create multiple profiles for your multiple accounts. See, all these accounts are here. I have for my demo workspace, I have one for my GEG, one for my personal, one for my school, one for my trainer domain. Right now I'm working with my trainer domain. If you want, you can add new profile, right? If I am not logged in with my Google account, then what happens is, for example, in this profile, I'm not right now logged in with any Google account. You will just see this little person. You will not see any profile pic. Once you are logged in and you sync in, then definitely all your profile pics and everything that is associated with your account is going to show up. So you can create new profile by clicking on this add button. Click on this plus, and there are awesome colors and everything if you want to sign in with an account or you want to continue without an account right now. So you can do that. So say, for example, this is for my bootcamp. Today, I create a bootcamp. I can pick a theme color. So this is the color I like, awesome color. And I click on done. And after that, you can, when you sync in with this account, when you sign in with this account, your profile pic is also going to be there, and all the, everything that you have got in that account, your shortcuts and your extensions, your apps, everything that you have synced in with that is going to be visible here. Right now, there isn't any profile pic because I haven't logged in with my account.
And the colors are actually a good thing because that way you'll know which profile you're in. So that helps actually.
Colors help, and profiles are real cool. So, very quickly you are going to be tested in the second level on how to mail. And second thing, you might get tested in the MCQs about the profiles, or you might get tested about your bookmarks. So nothing more I would like to add. So very quickly, I'm going to wrap it up. And yeah, that's all about your Chrome and your browsers. And you can pretty much do everything from your own Chrome, this Chrome browser. You can do addition, subtraction, looking for, searching for, everything. It's magical. It's real small bar, a magical bar there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was wonderful.
Very
yeah,
efficient.
it was like a Tufan mail going into and catching, making sure that you touch each and every checkpoint there.
Yeah,
and
you have covered all the points.
Yeah,
yes.
I learned the best thing that I never knew, that you can just delete the name and you can have that icon there.
Yeah.
So
That's
bootcamps are great. Yeah, bootcamps are great to
bootcamps are rocking.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sudipta and Narjeet.
Thank you so much.
And before I leave, a very, very happy Independence Day to everybody. We are going to celebrate a very, very special 75th Independence Day tomorrow. So everybody, lots of luck from here. Keep loving Google, keep loving India, and good night from here.
Yes, and just a quick note for Sudipta, people are waiting for your join link for the your launch. So if you can just post it in our chat and share it, we all want to watch the launch tomorrow.
Great. How nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
So let's move on to the last topic of today. And I know we are again going overboard a little bit because all our presenters, and we wanted to make sure that we tell you everything that you might need to pass your level 2 exam. So even if we are going a little bored, we are on our last topic now. Stay with us, and let us invite our next presenter. Hello, Rupali ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, Vishal sir.
How are you?
Yeah, fine, sir.
Okay, welcome, Rupali ma'am. The
Stage
stage is all yours.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, okay. I know I'm short of time, so I'll be running like Rajdhani now. Yeah. All right. Is the screen visible?
Not yet. You will have to share the screen.
Ma'am, is the screen visible?
No, the screen is not yet visible. Can you share it once again?
Is it visible now, ma'am?
Yes, it is. It is right here. You're all good.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. All right, so let me introduce myself. I'm Rupali Hatte, and today I'll be talking about Google Search, and I'm Google Certified Educator Level 2. So without wasting much time, I'll revise those topics which are there for Google Level 2. Yeah, so here we go. So today I'll be talking about Google Search and the advanced features, the operators, and how we can filter more by using file type, copyright license, region, and other search tools like Google News, Trends, Books, etc. Fine, as we all know, Google Search is a plethora of information. So to make the filter, we can modify and we can narrow by using various operators. So in this way, we can ease the filters and we can ease the information. So let's begin. So here we go. So first, where to search, as everyone know, each and every single day we are going for Google search. So here I'll be searching for solar system. As you can see, I'm getting billions of results. So what I can do here, I can just use the two inverted commas so that I can strict to solar system. So here you can see the results got filtered. So this is the one way of using operators. Second, the most important question for exam point of view, they'll be asking you any information, and they'll be asking you to get the image. And they will be also mentioning a particular type of image. For example, if they're asking you clip art, so please here we have to click on tools, and then we have to click on type to get the clip art images. And what I like is color transparent. So here you do not have to work on the background, you do not have to crop anything, so that easily you can get the transparent images. Size, they can also ask you to go for medium size or large size depending upon the scenarios. Yes, usage rights, the most important. Many a times they will ask you the usage rights by creating Creative Commons licenses. So here we have to click for Creative Commons licenses to get the images. This is all for images. As you have given level 1, so videos, you can search for various videos of solar system. You can go for news which are trending. You can also click on tools, and you can go and you can refine. Suppose if you want to see the news for past 24 hours, you can click on past 24 hours and you would get those results which are latest and up to date. Fine, then I'm going ahead with more. Here there are maps, books. You can click on books, and you can check what are the books available on solar system, and you can go for preview mode to get the mode of the entire book. Moving ahead, what is most important for your level 2 exam is, yes, this is what is the image, and this scenario is very important. They'll ask you for the images and its various types. Later on, moving ahead, solar system in image format, clip art, which we have already discussed just now. The next is specific usage rights. In level 2, what they ask you is to go for advanced search. So here we go, how to go for advanced search. Yeah, here you can see a gear button. You just have to click on this, and here you can see advanced search. Click on advanced search so that you can narrow your results. So this is particularly for book, because here I have clicked it for book. Suppose if you want to go for advanced research, here I have written black holes. This black holes will give me the results of black also and holes also, but I want to restrict it to particularly black holes, so I'll put this into inverted commas so that I'll get the result only for black holes. Then if you want any of these particular words, you can add more words. if you don't want any particular word, suppose if you don't want black hole, so you just have to put a negative sign before the word. So here, what is the coolest thing about advanced search is here you can see on the right hand side, they have mentioned how to formulate the results. Then you can narrow your results. Suppose by language, there are various languages which you can select. Right now I've selected English as a language. Region, any region you can go, Afghanistan or any region you can select. Right now I've kept any region. Yeah. Last update anytime if you want the current update, or last up to a week, up to a month, or up to a year. Now for site or domain, you can also restrict to .government, .edu, .org. So right now I'm not keeping any domain here. Items appearing anywhere in the page. Save search results. If you don't want any inappropriate content, so you can hide those results by using hide explicit results. File type. Yes, this is the most important for your exam point of view. What they ask is for scenarios 2, they will ask you search by file type, so and so. So here I'm clicking on PDF, and yes, usage rights. So I will prefer to use very free to use, share, or modify even commercially. So please click on advanced search, as we have taken file type PDF. So we'll get all the results related to PDF. Okay. Yes. So here you can see all the results are related to PDF. All right. Fine. What else you can do is, instead of going to advanced search, there are operators. You can just type black holes and file type :PDF. Yes, you will get all the results related to PDF. Yes. Yeah, these are called as advanced search operators. So here there are various operators, and I guess Vishal sir, you must have sent the link for specially for operators. Vishal sir, am I audible?
Yes, the links has been shared with the audience. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And yes, and more advanced you can go. Suppose if you are searching here, and I want in URL and Tesla, so I'll get all the links related to URL. So as you can see, every URL link is related to Tesla. Fine. So this is what is one operator. So these are the two basics operators which I've seen. Suppose if you want to go for any particular site, support site, youtube.com, you just have to type site and youtube.com, you'll get those results. Okay. Yes, here something. Yes, as you can see here, I'm getting all the results related to amazon.com because I've just put the operator site amazon.com. So there are various operators which you can narrow your results to make the search more easier. All right, yes. So this is what is important for your exam point of view. Yes, so I'm almost done with Google search and Google advanced search. This is a challenge. So you can try it out using site operator. You can search, you can go to the website and you can search the answers. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much, Rupali ma'am. That was amazing.
And you very well, in a very important manner, very short manner, you just explained everything in detail.
And probably you're very much used to operators, because I'm still very slow with using keyboards. But looking at the way you were explaining, I think you use a lot of search operators that helps you search things faster.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
And you have really highlighted the important points for level 2 examinations. Thank you very much for the same, and I'm sure that the audience is going to love the tips that you have shared with them. Your presentation was very well done.
Excellent. And then now we are all done, right? So we are finally now again ready to take a break. So I know, thank you so much for all of you waiting. I'm ready for break, and we will give you a break as well till we meet tomorrow again.
Yeah, so it's going to be the last day tomorrow, and it's going to be very interesting. And we'll be sharing all the content and slide decks and many more things tomorrow at the end of the day, at the end of the session. So please stay on with us and see you tomorrow.
Yes, and the last thing that I wanted to tell you all is, whenever you practice scenarios, whenever you do something with all these Google tools, take a picture of us presenting, and please use the hashtag GCEL2 India for the bootcamp for GCE Ahmedabad and Pune.
Yes.
And let the Google love grow. Okay.
All right. Okay, then see you tomorrow. Bye.